about a guy who's been a multi-inning reliever, now starting again. They'll go up a starting lineup brought to you by TikTok. LeMahieu, Judge, and Torres at the top. Stan, Volpe, and Bader, followed by Pereira, Higgy. LeMahieu is as well, and LeMahieu skies that into center. Easy season. Let's check out the Nissan pitcher scouting report.
Yeah, making his 10th start.
Judge has 48 games. Oh, yesterday, as Judge waves and misses 1 and 2.
They had the pitch com, or the Red Sox, the pitch com didn't work, so the Yankees couldn't use it.
He's going to test it. Now we're ready. Pitch com 1. Judge waves and misses. Green and right, Vierling and Baez on the left side, McKinstry and Torkelson on the right side, Carson Kelly. Wait, August. Batting .320 with a .394 on base percentage. 2-1.
You can see that good mail pitch that he got Judge on.
Just like that. That was something I actually taught at. Regardless of result, and stick to Torres. Ben Glaber, a loud and low.
In zones, you know, he's looking okay off speed. It's not my pitch, and he got a fastball, and he got it right where he wanted it,
and he destroyed it.
I think that one there went further than yesterday. All the retired numbers out there.
So Stanton strikes out run of the year. Vierling, McKinstry, who had 2 triples yesterday. Parker Meadows is 3rd of the season. Let's check out the Nissan pitchers to start tonight. And takes ball 1. By the way, we got the distance on that Glaber.
Names of the retired numbers of the Tigers, the past Tigers. It was right under Jack.
Some big time power from Torres, who 2-2 on Baddoo.
As a starter would.
That is rolled slowly wide of 3rd and foul.
Home run before they built the bullpens and moved the walls in.
Aaron Boone talked about today was the pen.
The lefties.
Grounded says 2 down. Let's take a look at Peraza and Volpe on the right side. Torres and LeMahieu. Higgy. There's Spencer Torkelson. Takes strike 1. That's what you talked about, Jeff, getting that
strike. And then you want to come in to knock him off. And you know, the way he threw.
Three and 2 now on Torkelson. Swings and misses here, and a nice first inning for Michael King. 1-2 Park of the Park night. You ever take a dog to the ballpark, Jeff?
Absolutely not. They count as a 10 Ds here. They count the people and then the dogs.
Do you have to buy a ticket for the dog? You must. Right? Meredith, do you have a little info on this?
You have to have a special one per person.
But the dogs look like triplets, so I feel like they all came with him.
Maybe I should go in.
No. There's a lot of dogs here. Let's see, see Harrison Bader up now. There were multiple Mag Bader before September 1st so that he could be a part of a postseason run.
Waiver trade deadline July 31st, and then they had the waiver trade deadline, and they would pretty much their whole roster on just to see what kind of, and you would pull them back and try to work out a trade with that team.
Shine like we did yesterday, but a little bit warmer today. Pereira just 3 for 26. And the count 3-0 here on Skubal. There's a strike.
the grass is cut out like a home plate. Usually it has the circle.
You say, well, in recent days, fouls that off. Take a look at the umpire. Tapped, foul.
Got the plate, that good pick and that tag.
Strikes out here. Fourth K for.
Done it a number of times, but to go out to left field and hit it where he did.
For that 96 team.
And a great teammate.
Series.
You know, Joe just seemed to make all the right moves.
Yes.
You know,
You talk about the calls that Torrey had to make during those years, and I'll never forget. And just proclaiming about Ricky Leday and Chad Curtis, because Torrey would push was the right one.
I mean, he did so many things right, but if you look at the bench, I mean, you had Tim Raines. They understood that. It was a lot easier. You know, everybody just meshed. You know, when Tim Raines would play the team so much better.
Carpenter drills that room on the track to make the catch. A hard hit. Open. And to give his to Tarek Skubal in the first inning. King misses outside with the ball. But how much he's learned from Garrett Cole and how he feels like he's just become cool in session for all of them.
You know, all these guys down in the dugout, the starters, and even in bullpen, have the same stuff. I mean, every pitcher has different stuff, but you can pitch guys the same. You know, you don't. You know, he's helped him as far as pitch sequencing, and you know a lot. And as he learns as a starter, even.
Strike three. King bounces back after falling behind.
Blue Jays, the Royals, and at the Kingdome, it was easier for me as a reliever. And I'm like, okay, if I'm going to last, I don't throw left-handed, my plate. And you're not going to own this. You're not going to have a comfortable AB against him. And even Coney, you see someone that you admire, you're going to watch him.
Nice snag there from LeMahieu. 6.
He has to feel very good about getting that out of the way.
Field is him. Obviously, the Yankees were trying to win the game, but he did not let the moment escape him.
They were historically bad, and then got to see them climb to getting to the World Series in '06, and Tiger rooting for him as a Tiger eventually. And he, just as I was about for him, a guy who was a Tigers fan, to take the field against Miguel Cabrera.
Oh yeah, but you could see how incredible he was back then.
Mayhew down on strikes, 5th strikeout for Skubal. So 4th in home runs, despite being 146th.
And I loved watching him when I was younger. And then I got up, and pretty much the same.
Judge grounds that hard to third. Vierling on the backhand, sings it bottom of the third. 1-0 Yankees.